That is so freaking delicious. Soft pretzels have to be my all-time favorite snack, so here's how you make them. Starting with a packet of active dry yeast, 1.5 cups of warm water. You don't want it hot or scalding, just warm. A tablespoon of brown sugar. I have 2 tablespoons of melted but cooled down butter. Just give this a little mix and then let it marry for like 10 minutes. A good couple teaspoons of sea salt. There's 3 to 4 cups of all-purpose flour in here. I'm gonna slowly add it in and mix it on low until it's pulling away from the side of the bowl. Once it's all pulling away from the bowl, you're gonna knead it for a few minutes. This is what it should look like, and it should bounce back after you press it. Then you're gonna put your dough into a bowl, lightly cover it with a towel or whatever you have around, and it only needs 20 or 30 minutes before the next step. I have a little assembly line ready. I have a pot of water going on the stove. You want a big open pot. I have 1/3 cup of baking soda set next to the pot of water, which I'm going to add when it comes up to almost a simmer. And now we're gonna get the dough bites ready. I'm just gonna cut the dough into 4 pieces. It doesn't have to be exactly equal. I'm gonna take a little bit of flour and one of the dough pieces, and I'm just gonna use my hands to manipulate it into a log shape that's about 12 to 18 inches long. And you just take your knife and you just cut it into pieces. I just go middle, 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 middle. Extra large sheet pan. You do want parchment paper. Spray it with nonstick spray and you can just set your bites right on the tray. Repeat with all the rest of your pieces of dough. Water is almost to a simmer, so I'm adding this 1/3 cup of baking soda. I also have my oven preheating to 400 degrees, and we're gonna let this baking soda dissolve. This baking soda bath is what gives pretzels that special kind of flavor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop as many as we can at a time into the baking soda bath, leave them for about 15 to 30 seconds, no longer than that. Use a slotted spoon to have it ready to go because this happens fast, and you're gonna pull them out after the 15 to 30 seconds and put them back on your parchment. Okay, now we're gonna pull these guys back out, slotted spoon right back onto the parchment. I laid down some fresh parchment and I'm just gonna line these up really nicely so they're ready to bake. You're gonna beat up 1 whole egg and do an egg wash on each bite. I'm gonna do some everything bagel seasoning on mine, but this is where you could add like flaky sea salt or herbs, garlic, whatever you're going to do for your flavor. These are gonna bake 15 to 25 minutes. Check them at 15. When they're golden brown, they're done. Beggar friend, come on. Okay, I'm gonna go eat these now.